Hello, everybody! Nintendo community is on fire over the Switch 2. It's been a roller coaster week. If you've seen everything, it's crazy. So basically, what happened is we had the Switch 1 Direct. That was cool. Switch 1 games, Rhythm Heaven, cool. Tamagotchi Life, Tomodachi Life, and Tamagotchi Sim. Two different games. Tamagotchi Plaza, that is. So that was cool. And then the following week, we had Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which gave us a better look at what's to expect from the Nintendo Switch 2. Everything was cool and all until we had the official price release, which was $449.99 or $450 basically for the base console, and then $500 for a bundle with Mario Kart World. So a $50 game, which is, a good price, right? But if you were to buy this game separately, you bought the $450 console by itself and then Mario Kart by itself, you would notice that the MSRP on their website was $80, which is pretty steep. And that's what people are pretty mad about, because $60 Switch games are gone. Maybe a $10 increase for Switch 2 games, people would still be upset, but more willing to accept that. I can't even find the price here. Did they remove that? That's crazy. Available June 5th. Where's the price? But yeah, it's a $20 bump from Switch 1 games, which is kind of pricey when you consider that that's for like every game going forward. Oh, there it is. $79.99 MSRP, triple asterisks. What does that even mean, Nintendo? What does that even mean? Where are we? Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Actual price may vary, so retailers might even jack it up even higher if we're getting scalped or something. Things are not looking good price-wise. Pokemon cards were getting scalped. Nintendo Switch 2, the demand is crazy. It might get scalped as well, probably. Most definitely, actually. They did have the Nintendo account way to pre-order if you have a Nintendo account and a Nintendo online subscription, which is kind of good. It's like the way they handled Alarmo. The only downside to that is if you're in a family plan, you can't share that pre-order with anyone else. Only the account holder of the family plan can pre-order. So if your family plan is maxed out with like 10 people or whatever, tough luck, because everyone else has to fight the war of trying to pre-order a Switch 2, which, by the way, has been delayed because of the tariffs. So it's just been a roller coaster over the past, 4 days. Drop the price articles are flying out left and right. As you can see here, we have IGN, Kotaku, Nintendo Life. If you were watching the Nintendo Treehouse stream the day after, or like right after the Nintendo Direct, the live stream chat was just flooded with drop the price. You can't be in the Nintendo community and not notice how upset people are. Which, I'm not an economist, and this is not a political channel, so I can't really comment on tariffs or the economy or whatnot, but the way Nintendo handled this price thing was really abysmal. Like, I think I mentioned in my reaction video, but they didn't announce the price in the Switch 2 Direct itself. They said, please visit the website to find out more, which is already like them kind of softly admitting that, yeah, we kind of bumped the price a lot, but we hope you don't notice. Like, I don't know, someone must have reviewed that and thought, no way that's gonna fly with the community. Like, if you're gonna bump it to $80 per game, at least mention it in the directs. And you could factor, like, you can mention in the video itself, be like, oh, there's like a variety of factors that they couldn't control, and they could apologize for it. But the fact that they left it out of the direct and then people found out after is like, it's like kind of like a 1-2 punch, that could have been handled better. There was also like other information that wasn't revealed in the direct, like the whole game key cards. So what that means is you buy the physical, but it's just a license to download the game. The physical cartridge doesn't have the game itself, which means you still have to download it. And people are upset about that too. I think it's not applying to every game, but it's still like, well, this is the new future. You're paying $80 for a physical game that no one even wants. No one wants to pay $80, right? Even $70, people are still like a little upset about. The newest games on like the AAA titles on that are releasing on other consoles like PS5, Xbox, Steam, PC, they're already $70, and that is the new normal, right? It feels like it just happened, kind of recently, I guess. Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom was increased to $70 from the original $60 on launch. And most people were like, okay, we can accept that. Like, everyone wants Tears of the Kingdom, and it is a huge scope game, so people could justify, $10 increase, but $80, it feels like we just got to $70, and then Nintendo is bumping it to $80, and that's why people are upset. I've been going through a lot of videos, comments, and basically it's just all the same discourse. Drop the price, 50%, drop the price, 50%. The game looks great. So people do like Mario Kart World, myself included. It's just, do we want to pay $80 for that? I don't know about that. Yeah. Especially when I had this PS5 console for $449. It's the same price as the Switch 2 base, but this one comes packed in with Astrobot, which is another thing that people are upset about, how they announced that Switch 2 tech demo game, right? And it's not packed in. It's you have to pay for it, which I don't know what the price is. Nintendo Switch 2 tech demo. Welcome Tour, that's what it was called. Let's see. Discover all the secrets of Nintendo. Like, everyone saw this, it's like, okay, that's cool. They made like a demo game out of learning about the Switch 2, kind of like how 1-2 Switch was to showcase the hardware features of Switch 1, which you still had to pay for that, which people didn't like. But this one seems even less of a game, and you still have to pay for it. I don't even see a price listed here, so we'll see. Oh, this is the Great Britain site, so maybe that's why. Anyways, that's the situation with Nintendo right now. Nintendo communities are revolting. The tariff situation sucks, not just for Nintendo, but like everything in general. I hope it's a rough time, but hopefully people are saying stuff like, oh, since tariffs are like 40%, the Switch 2 is actually going to be like $600. I hope that's not the case, but we'll see what happens. Stay strong. At the end of the day, it's just video games, guys. We don't have to go too crazy. No one's making us pay this amount of money, so that's the silver lining if you want. I don't know. There's no good solution, really. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's Nintendo Switch 2, everyone. Drop a comment if you have anything, if you have any comments on your situation, on what this new price system will be like. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.